same time.
Mic check. Hello.
Hype train.
Can anyone hear me? Mic sounds good. Awesome. So, if any of you are familiar with VTuber debuts, this is the part where you would expect the VTuber to timidly come up from the bottom of the screen and reveal their model piece by piece. But there's one thing you gotta keep in mind.
Know that we will support you, whenever possible and whenever it is permitted.
Oh, thank you, TZ. Yeah, there's one thing you gotta keep in mind about me. I'm a bat! Aha! Hello, everybody! Oh my gosh! Somebody gifted subs. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, sis. Wow, so many of you up from up here. You're like little dots to me. Allow me to get a little closer then. Oh, check out my wings! Alright, allow me to make a clean landing. Hello everybody. Oh, thank you for the head pats as well. Oh, it feels so good to be back, everybody. Hello. Oh my gosh, yeah, these wings, they're the real deal. They're not just for decoration. I can actually fly. Hello. I'm so bouncy. Oh, thank you everybody. Thank you for the warm welcomes and for the hype train. Oh my goodness. How many subs are we up to? Oh my goodness. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to all of my regulars who have been with me since the beginning, and to all of you new faces as well. Hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you for all the follows and biddies and the head pats, of course. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, Pete, this background is a bit inspired by the Dreamcast system background. Oh my gosh, everyone did such a good job. Well, allow me to properly introduce myself then. I am Spacey Batotelli. I am a gadgeteer bat, a game developer, and I come to you in a brand new interface. As you can all see, I am communicating to you through my personal data assistant over there on the left. Oh my goodness. We've never reached level 4 hype. Oh my goodness. Well, oh my gosh, I know that most we Thank you. My stones. We have a new record. That's true. But yeah, I know most VTubers wait a little bit before going through the tour of their model, but I'm just gonna gush. Oh my goodness, like I'm kind of like a sound designer as well, and it's so cool how like just take a look. If you look carefully, just like watch my earphones. They pulse, and they light up when I talk. That's so awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, and I love my facial expressions too.
We have a new record.
My stones! Oh my gosh. For you advertisement, thank you. Welcome everybody. Oh. And of course Paige is here to congratulate me as well. She's whapping her tail. I expected her to show up at some point, I just didn't think it'd be so soon. But yeah, check out my eyes and my mouth. And, oh, check out my mouth. I can do sideways mouth now. This is a lot of barnacles.
Awesome, that height. Can we get to level 5?
Level 5? Oh my gosh, we did get to it, didn't we? Yeah, I could make a chewing motion now. The motion tracking on this model is phenomenal. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. When I get embarrassed, my ears waggle. Oh, also. Check out the tongue. My tongue has physics now. Oh, there's a puppies. Yes, for those who are new, I have 2 Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. And they let me know when someone's here. Okay, try not to pay too much mind to them. Yeah, the dogs are excited about my tongue physics. I mean, they've got some pretty good tongue physics themselves. Oh my gosh, thank you for the head patties. So nice. Oh, thank you for the hydration reminder as well. I'll take a sippy. Yeah, Sammy and Paige, I love them so, but they can be a bit vocal sometimes. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Mila's so cute and cool. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Yeah, just let me go through the motions now. Baka. And then of course, if I'm just overwhelmed with emotion, I can do sad tears. Oh my gosh, I love you all so much. I can happy cry as well, like I'm actually about to. Is that a hibiscus in my hair? Why, it is. I think it hurts. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I saw the hammer emo and I immediately thought hurt. But yeah, I like the flower. I think it suits me. And if I get spooked. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. And of course a blanket, kind of a neutral expression. Bato is not amused. When I'm about to get serious. Real serious. Let's get dangerous. Oh, Tiny VTuber. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the Raiders. My name is Spacey Batotelli. I am a gadgeteer bat and a game developer. And this is my debut stream in my new model. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Now, this is my smug face. Oh, okay. For you Freedom Planet fans in the audience, you know that face that Lilac makes, right? You know the face. I can make it too now. Oh, thank you, Mango. Thank you for the gifted subbies. Thank you so much. And thank you for all the wonderful times in Mango Village. I can't wait to enjoy many more memories with my fellow Mango villagers. I hope you have the best of days today. Thank you so much. Oh, did you do a point redeem, TZ? Oh my gosh, so much hype! Ah! What the heck? What the heck? What level are we at now? Level 6? Oh my gosh! You guys! Ah! Oh my gosh! Okay, I want to keep things going. Okay. And thank you for the subscription as well. Alright, so more of my awesome new model. Of course, my brand spanking new outfit. I've got a nice jacket on, and then a white dress underneath, and then the turtleneck sweater on the base. It gets quite cold where I come from. And like just in general, if you're flying around high in the air, it can get quite chilly, so I like to layer up. And check out the buttons on the bottom of my jacket. They shine when I turn. It's so cool. Yeah. And I love my gloves in my hands. And my cute nails. And it's kind of hard to see because of the black stockings, but I've got jiggle fit physics on my thighs. Boingy, boingy. And of course my thighs. And check out my kicks. And I can do steppies. Step on chat. Well, it's not stepping on chat, it's stepping on my PDA, but you get the idea. And I can alternate between steppies and just like normal rotation. Oh my gosh. Oh, and also check this out. I can take my jacket off if it's starting to get warm. And if it's getting even warmer, I can do this as well. Oh my gosh. Yeah, oh yeah. You might have noticed the pixel art alerts of me in the top left corner throughout the stream. Those were drawn by my good friend Ashley, who's the creator of Pedal Crash. And she drew me in the style of Pedal Crash. I love them so much. You can see right there with the subscription, which thank you, by the way. And also, you might have noticed another certain physics upgrade. That's right. I have bouncy hair. Oh my gosh, I love how bouncy my hair is. It's so soft and fluffy and wavy. I feel so cute. Yes, the hair. Oh yeah, you see what I did there, huh? E. Okay, let me bring my clothes back. Oh, and I can individually lower my ears if I want to. And of course, I can bring out my wings. Wing form. Let me just oh, these wings are massive. I love them so much. My original model had like permanent wing form, but I felt it was time to switch it up. But I love these, and I can also wrap them around my body in case I want to like bundle up, or if I want to pretend to hug you all, which I am now. Hug chat. Hug chat. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you for your support and for being here today. I'm so cozy. I feel so cute.
Sending you best wishes, Spacey. Your model looks gorgeous. I'm glad I got to stop by for the debut today. I wish you the best on your continuing streaming journey. Tone some love, tone some love.
Tones McGrones, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the bits. love goes to all of you. Oh my gosh. And thanks to everyone who's giving gift subs. I hope you enjoy your new emotes. I don't have all of the new emotes. Like, I can only get a handful for 2 reasons. One, because Twitch takes a while to verify them, and another because I actually am out of emote slots now. So, maybe with all these new subs, we'll get a bunch more slots. Oh, thank you for the stretch reminder, Chrome. I will do stretchy now. Okay. Hold the pose.
Spacey, can you please test the sound alerts? I couldn't hear any of the redeemed ones.
Oh, you can't hear the sound alerts? I do not know why this is the case. Oh, I know why this is the case. Sorry about that for everyone who redeemed sound alerts. I will redeem some in your honor.
My stones! We have a new record!
Yeah, like, it's the curse, you know, the VTuber curse. Something is going to break during a debut. Did you hear that? Okay, awesome! I'm glad. Monitor and output. Oh my gosh, the hype train. We got all the way to level 7. And thank you for the subscription, Plum. Oh, thank you for the Bird Guard redeem. For those who don't know, it's kind of like an inside joke with one of our games, where like I voice a very minor Bird Guard character, and the wah redeem is where I just go wah. Oh my gosh, level 7 hype train. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, and we had a couple What the Dog Doing redeems, if I'm not mistaken, too. Okay, so I'll do that.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? And then we also had an E in there, I believe.
E.
E. E. Awesome. Well, I have prepared a slideshow for you all, of course, where I more formally introduce myself and what this bat is all about. So, without further ado, let's get started. Can you still hear me all? Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So, allow me to tell you a little bit about myself. Thank you. I'm just taking a sippy. Oh. Hello, Angel Technic. Welcome. So, I am Spacey Bottotelli. It's not Batatelli, it's Bottotelli. I am a fruit bat. I'm not a vampire bat. Common misconception, but it's quite alright. I'm actually a little bit squeamish around blood. The closest that I've ever come to drinking blood is, I guess, like fruit juice. Yeah. And my gender is female. My birthday is June 22nd, which to you astrological folks out there means that I am a Cancer crab. Crab bat. Congrats on debut. Thank you, Hyro. My height is 170 centimeters if you include the ears, which is 5'7" in freedom units. And my wingspan, like, fully extended as much as they'll be. Like, you can see my arms are bent right now, but if I outstretch my arms like really far, they can go as long as 214 centimeters, which is 7 feet even. Yeah, I got some big wings. Your zodiac is Cancer too? Oh, awesome! That's really cool, sis. Yeah, Livy Wolf and I share the same model artist. Okay, next slide, please. Oh, my interests. I love the fall. I just really like it. It's like the perfect time of year for me. Perfect temperature. I just like cozying it up in like a long sleeve sweater and walking out and seeing all the beautiful fall colors in the trees. And just something about the air is like very magical to me. And of course, it is home to my favorite time of year and my favorite holiday, Halloween. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of Halloween as well. And I like pumpkins. I haven't actually tried pumpkin spice yet, but I want to. I wasn't able to last year because we got snowed in. Oh, thank you, Hibernating Jay. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I do like cars. Oh my gosh, I love cars. Like, where I come from, you kind of need to drive in order to survive, unfortunately, but... So I actually put it off for a few years. Like, the legal driving age where I'm from is 16, but I didn't learn until I was 19, but... Once I did, something awakened in me. And driving became something a lot more important. I love driving so much, like just the feel of it and like the sound of it. Like, and internal combustion engines have such a unique sound. Like you can tell so much about like how a car is and how powerful it is and like what kind it is just from like the notes that it makes when you're even if you're just sitting still or like even when you're going fast. I just love driving so much. I'm not like a super big gearhead. Like I couldn't tell you what like the gear ratio is on a 2003 Dodge Neon or whatever. But there's a handful of cars that I'm quite intimate with, in terms of knowledge. But like I'm not like a mechanic or anything. I like approach it from a more artistic standpoint. I especially really like muscle cars and sport compacts in particular. Like for those who are not well versed in car lingo, a muscle car is basically a car that's not necessarily large, but it has a very large engine in relation to its size. And they usually take the form of like, you know, those 1970s two-door coupes. And like, if you played Mario Kart, like driving a muscle car is a lot like playing as Bowser, where like you can go straight really fast, but like you have more difficulty turning. But for the record, my favorite Mario Kart character to play as is Peach. And I also really like sport compacts. Like they're not tiny cars, they're just slightly below average, but they're zippy little buggers. They can take turns extremely well, and they're just so much fun to drive. And as a matter of fact, I own a sport compact in real life. This is my car with some creative liberties, of course. The one I drive in real life is dark purple, but this one is white with a few neon pink pinstripes, of course, to match my aesthetic. It is a 2015 Subaru WRX. It's such a good car. Like, I feel like it's at the perfect like power level for daily driving. Like, it's strong enough to do exactly what I tell it to without hesitation, and it makes defensive driving like a lot safer. But it's not like so insanely powerful that I worry about like burning out the tires or...
I like taking walks in the rain without any shoes. The sensory is just amazing.
Okay.
You like the freshness of the rainwater directly on the skin. As such, I love the cold weather of autumn, winter and early spring.
Oh yeah.
Only freezing temperatures are not my thing. Tongue.
Oh my gosh, yeah, like the fall is just the perfect temperature. But thank you for the biddies, TZ. But yeah, the WRX is just like, it's not so insanely powerful that I have to worry about like making a critical mistake that like breaks the transmission or something like that. But it's like by far the fastest car that I've ever owned. And it's also the longest that I've ever owned a car. Like, In the past, I have had to switch my cars out like every 2 or 3 years or so because they would break down on me. But I bought this car when it only had 20 miles on it. All the way back in the summer of 2014, and I've had it ever since. I've been through everything with this car, and I hope I can spend many more happy years with it. Oh yeah, I remember I used to play SRB2 card a lot. I should make a pixel art version of myself for that sometime. Might be fun to play online with my viewers on stream. And quite a few racing games actually have like online components, at least like the PC versions of them. So I think that'd be like a fun community event sometime. Just gotta figure out the best way to set it up. It'd be so cute. Oh, thank you, Alex. I'm still not used I haven't driven an electric car yet. I'm still not used to it because it's very weird to me because it feels like it's permanently off, if you know what I mean. Like I'm much more used to internal combustion engines because like I can feel when something's wrong with them just by the way the engine shakes or the way it feels like when it turns or when it presses the gas pedal or whatever. But I'm sure with time they'll come up with something like really cool. And of course, by extension, I love going fast. I mean, not in real life on the road because that's dangerous, but like, you know, I am just a sucker for speed. The funny thing is that like, I'm not really that into professional racing that much, like with the uniforms and the sponsorships and stuff. I just like the thrill of it. Like, I don't drive for money. I drive because I like it. And because I like going fast, like with the wind. Like, with the wind going through my windows and stuff. There was one time recently, like last year, like the first like real day of spring that we had that where it was like sunny and 60 degrees. And I just took a nice ride through the back roads of the forest near my house. And like, I actually like cried because it was just like, it was such a perfect feeling for me. Oh my gosh. A random bat fact, Chrome player, huh? Well, did you know that the horizontal flight speed record does not belong to a bird? It belongs to a bat. Specifically the Brazilian free-tailed bat. A Brazilian free-tailed bat was recorded flying at over 100 miles per hour. I believe the peregrine falcon still has the record for flight speed in general, like diving down on prey. But in terms of horizontal speed, the record belongs to a bat, so I am in good company. Love your model, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Speed Demon Bat, yeah. Thank you, Pat6LX, for the follow. I hope I caught your name correctly, yeah. But thank you. Oh, bats and horses have a common ancestor? That's really cool. Yeah, I still have some things to learn too. It's really cool how I can just like talk to people and we kind of like exchange information and we both learn something. I think that's the best. Oh, thank you for the wonderful compliments on my model. Oh my goodness, there is a bat on stream.television. Where's the bat? Where's the bat? Uh-oh, I might have awakened Paige by saying that. Cause she's, she instinctively runs to the door and starts barking if I say any variant of who is that or who is it.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? Ooh, golden crowned flying fox. That's a really good choice. I love flying foxes. I can't really pick a favorite. I like the flying foxes. I like the Honduran white bats. I like even like the normie bats, like the northern long-eared bat and like the common vampire bat. Bats are such good little guys and girls. And they have so many different like varieties of like faces and snouts and stuff. It's quite nice. Normie bats, yeah. Yes, all bats are good bats. And like, on the exact opposite end of the spectrum of going fast. Sometimes I like to curl up next to the fireplace and just like relax with a good leather-bound novel. I've really been into Brandon Sanderson novels recently. I'm almost done with the first Mistborn book. And what I like about it is that it's like the way he writes is just very easy for me to digest. Like, as much as a sucker that I am for like Lord of the Rings and like Tolkien novels, it takes me a couple of passes before I can like wrap my head around the scenery descriptions. But Sanderson, my eyes just glide through the pages. It's very nice. He actually recently set the all-time record on Kickstarter for the most amount of funding for a project. He had a Kickstarter for 4 secret novels, and it made something like $41 million. Oh, that's amazing. But yeah, very much enjoying it. I also like William Goldman. He wrote The Princess Bride, which is one of my favorite stories ever. Oh my goodness. Stormlight Archives, I'll give that a try next, after I'm done with Mistborn. Thank you, Benjo, for the subscription. Thank you so much. Oh, Sanderson also pulled his new novels from Amazon to stand up for indie authors. That's so awesome. Yeah, he's so supportive of indies. Yeah, thank you. Alright, I will take a sippy. Oh, and thank you, Tail, for the bird guide redeem. Yeah, that's really cool how like he promised us secret novels but wouldn't tell anything for the sake of spoilers. And like he broke the record just from like trust in his previous works. That's the hallmark of a good author. And I also am fascinated with outer space and like science fiction. Just the possibility of what else is out there that we haven't discovered yet. And I tend to lean more towards like optimistic science fiction, like Star Trek, for example. That kind of shows us what we could be if we really like worked hard at it collectively as a species. And I know sometimes, like in recent times, it can feel less and less likely that that's going to happen, but I never gave up hope. And of course, every now and then I do like indulging myself in more of a gritty sci-fi. Whether it's a video game or like a movie or whatever. Favorite Star Trek series? That's a tough one. I enjoy the creativity of the original series, but I'd say like overall I prefer Next Generation. I haven't seen Deep Space Nine yet, but I've heard that's extremely good. I think I would like that a lot. And I know that the people say that the writing in Star Trek Voyager was kind of like sporadic and all over the place, but like I enjoyed that for what it was. So I'd say between those three, those are my favorite of the ones I've seen.
Cool? Each time Bird Guard is activated, you transform into Bird Guard for that very moment and go back like it was nothing.
That's a cool idea. I'd have to figure out how to do that programmatically. Thank you, Health Sword, for the subscription. I remember hearing about a game that was called something like Health Sword, where your health bar would like determined how long your sword was.
How about a kiss for luck?
You have got to be kidding me. Huh. I was hoping somebody would redeem that one so I could do that. Thank you. Ah, yeah, that was Link. Excuse me. Have I seen any racing cartoons growing up? I saw Speed Racer, the original anime. And I also remember, what was the name of it? It was like Wacky Races or something. And funnily enough, I haven't seen Initial D yet, despite, like, you would think from my stream aesthetic that I was a huge fan, but I haven't watched a single episode yet, but I really want to. I've heard it, like, recommended to me many times. And I also haven't seen the 2009 Speed Racer movie, the one made by the Wachowskis. I'm really looking forward to watching that sometime too. Initial D's nuts. Okay. The Speed Racer movie's really good. Yeah, we gotta watch it sometime. Hot Wheels Acceleracers. I can't say that I've seen that. Deja vu. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, I've heard that the Speed Racer movie has been vindicated by history, even though it had, like, lukewarm reviews when it first came out. But yeah, I've got so many, like, racing movies and anime and stuff to catch up on, and I can't wait. Oh my gosh. And yeah, it should come to no surprise that I love video games. They're basically my life at this point. And like personally as a player and as a game developer, I lean more towards games that have like a toy-like quality to them. Like, you know, like Nintendo stuff. And like they kind of like revel in their video game-ness. And like try not to take themselves too seriously. Although I will occasionally admit to indulging in a more cinematic experience as well. Like I do.
Dudley, we are villains.
I do very
we
much.
Cannot win fairly.
What'd you say?
Therefore, we must cheat.
A good one. But yeah, I respect the heck out of the work that goes into like more cinematic video games, like the kind you find on PlayStation and Xbox. Very impressive stuff all around. And I also am very fascinated by cultures outside of my own. It's just very fascinating to read up on them and like indulge in some of the things that have been produced by other cultures in terms of like media, like games and films and stuff. And I think it comes from my experience living overseas when I was younger. But it's just really cool to see different perspectives, and it's also really cool to see how a society's environment shaped everything about it. Like from the design of its buildings to the way that its people talk and like what they value, you know. And it's really cool. It's really cool to think about from a fantasy context as well. I think that's why Morrowind is my favorite Elder Scrolls game, because it was the first Elder Scrolls game I played, and it kind of like opened my eyes to like the potential of portraying like the fantasy societies in video games. I'd love to play that on stream sometime. Like maybe do like a special challenge, like do a pacifist run. As far as I'm aware, a pacifist run of Morrowind is impossible, but I want to see how far I can get. Skyrim is really good too, oh my gosh. Like, you know, a game is good when it's been played for more than 15 years actively. And I do have a few dislikes, even though I'm generally a positive bat. City traffic, oh my gosh. Like, I will do everything in my power to avoid driving in major cities. I would much rather take public transit. Like, if I have to drive to a major city, I will find the nearest parking lot and just leave it there for the weekend, and then settle on like buses and taxis and Ubers. Because it's just like so much of a hassle, and you have to read up on what the local traffic laws are, or you could get like you could get like bonked with like a ton of like fines, or if you park in a place that you think is okay but it's actually like private property or something, you could also get bonked with a hefty fine. Yeah, a lot of cities like to take advantage of tourists that way. So I prefer just not to bother. I very much prefer driving in the open countryside. Oh, thank you for the hydrate reminder. My favorite part of creating games. Does your love of world building factor in significantly? It does factor in a bit. Like, I like to spend a lot of time thinking about how like a world was created and what its people are like, and what sort of factors influenced the way it is. Even if it doesn't show up in the actual game, it helps a lot to write it down in like a design document. and it like helps you like develop like a consistent theming and style, you know. But I think like overall, like my favorite thing about video games development is like the synergy between like player feedback and developer feedback. And like especially when we went to like game conventions in real life, like PAX for example, we would learn so much just from getting like just from seeing hands-on an impression of people playing our games. And like you can tell right away like what you could change to make it better, or like what could be different to make certain things more exciting. It's really cool. And I must admit, I'm also a sucker for like intense boss fights. Like making boss battles is one of my favorite things from a design standpoint. If you're gonna watch the Speed Racer movie, be warned that car combat is absolutely nutty. Oh, I have a feeling it's gonna be. I'm excited. Do you think making video games is similar to making tabletop RPGs? I don't have any experience making tabletop RPGs, so I'm not quite sure what the comparisons would be. Although it would be fun to like play like D&D sometime, because I haven't really given it a fair try yet. Okay, so tell me if I'm alone on this. Like, I'm uncomfortable listening to heartbeats, because if I listen to one for a little bit, it kind of feels like my own heartbeat is trying to synergize with it. And like, it kind of creeps me out. Am I alone in that? But regardless, I don't like heartbeats. Like, if I'm listening to ASMR and like there's a heartbeat section, I have to turn it off immediately. It can be a bit uncomfy, yeah. I imagine it would be a bit uncomfy for most people, at least a little bit. Otherwise, they wouldn't use it so frequently in horror games and like horror movies. Yeah, fake heartbeats are uncomfortable. Yeah, and especially at night, like if I'm turned over on the wrong side when I'm trying to fall asleep, like my heart rate starts increasing. And that also kind of creeps me out. Yeah, especially when it gets loud a lot. Yeah, zippy. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm not really a fan of humid weather. Like, my hair gets wavy enough without the humidity causing it to frizz into a giant ball. And it just makes it so difficult to comb back and everything. And like, I just don't like my skin feeling all like icky and sticky and stuff in the hot weather. So like, I have a dehumidifier in my office. So when the summer rolls around, I'm not like that constantly. It helps a lot. And I hear it's also good for like just computer equipment in general to have a dehumidifier present during the summer or like during humid weather. Because otherwise like mold could grow on your equipment and that's no good. But if I travel somewhere where it's humid, I will try to come prepared. And I'll see if I can like straighten my hair so that it doesn't frizz out too bad. Yeah. And like, I like going fast, but I want to go fast at my own pace. So I really do not like when games impose a time limit on me. I feel like unless you're making like a coin-operated arcade game or like a kiosk where, oh, sorry, my phone's ringing. I'm just gonna ignore it. But like, unless you're working on a coin-operated arcade game or a kiosk at like a game convention where you need to boot the game to the title screen if nobody's playing, I just think it's like an unnecessary barrier for like less experienced players. I think you should be able to take your time if you want to. Just like absorb the sights or practice a specific part of the track. Congrats on your debut space. Riley, dear kitty, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. So proud of how much you've accomplished and how far you've come. I'm proud to have met you. Wish you luck with your future streams. Thank you so much, Riley. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by and supporting me since the beginning. Oh, thank you. And thank you, Natal, for the follow. I hope I pronounced your name correctly.
Slacks gifted a tier 1 sub to funnyman_he. They have given 27 gift subs in the channel.
27, wow. Thank you so much for your support, Slacks. I'm being contacted by telephone again. I suspect that it's my mother, so I'll be right back. Enjoy my BRB screen, by the way. Spacey Bottotelli will return after the break. Among Us! I hope I didn't scare you too much. I got you. But yeah, that was Mama Spacey. She just wanted to check in on me. E. She's so sweet. Like, when we released our game, like, my regulars know this story, but when we released our most recent game, like the day it came out, she came home from work and she bought me a release party cake, and it was my favorite kind of cake, which is a Boston cream cake, which of course you'll see right there in my favorite food. Oh my gosh, I love Boston cream. Like, I went to, like, my first trip to Boston. I've been to Boston like 3 times, but my first trip to Boston, my friend took me to the cafe that originally invented the Boston cream pie. It's a very unassuming place. Like, if somebody didn't tell you that it was the birthplace of the Boston cream pie, like, you wouldn't suspect it. Like, it's in the basement of a building, and it's like very small and homely looking. It was a very cozy experience. I got to buy like a small Boston cream pie and like sit there on a table and eat it. And from that point onwards, I was hooked. But yeah, she bought me a Boston cream celebratory cake and also like a balloon that said congrats on it. And then later that day, she also got me a bouquet of lilac flowers. Because the main character's main color is lilac. Oh my gosh. Like, I actually cried from happiness. Oh, somebody donated for Daytona. Hold on. I will go into the sound alerts panel.
Which
and play
female
that for you.
Sonic character from all media is your favorite?
Oh, female Sonic character. I would say Blaze the Cat. Just like the idea of an alternate universe, like female counterpart to Sonic with her own Chaos Emeralds and her own like villain that she has to thwart. It sounds so cool to me, and I wish that she had gotten her own solo game exploring the concept. But you know, Sonic Rush was really cool for what it was. Okay, so we are going to play the Daytona sound effect because somebody redeemed it on the BRB screen. Sorry about that. There we go. Daytona. Thank you. Hope you like that. Okay. I also really like bagels. Bagel, 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 bagel. I especially like the bagels, like everything bagels. They're called everything bagels. And they're just loaded with seeds on top. I think it adds a lot to the flavor. I like bagels like by themselves with like butter or sour cream, and I also really not sour cream, cream cheese. I also really like bagels with jelly on top. I also like using them as sandwich buns for like sandwiches with all the fixins. Like there are very few circumstances where I would say no to a bagel. Smoked salmon? I haven't tried that. I should. That sounds really good. Oh, thank you, Joker. I love my model so much. I will get into the credits later today, because I just have to like extend a thank you to everyone who made this possible. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, TZ. I also like going out for hibachi, like a lot. Like every time I've gone out for hibachi has been to like celebrate something, and like I always have a good time. And I especially like love getting like the fried rice and either like shrimp or chicken with some miso soup as an appetizer. Oh, it's so nice. And pizza. Of course I like pizza. I'm Italian. And my favorite kind of pizza? Thin crust, light on the cheese. Not that much cheese. I don't need it. Extra toppings. I basically like my favorite pizza is like where I'm basically eating like a platter of like meats and vegetables on a plate that happens to be made out of pizza crust. It's so good. Topping preferences. Well, I know there is a debate.
New Spacey is good.
Ah, thank you, Waltar. Thank you for the 4 months. But I know there's a debate about pineapple on pizza. I like pineapple on pizza if it's paired with ham, because I think the ham acts as an extremely good counter to the flavor. So I like ham and pineapple pizza separately from other toppings. But in terms of like the standard toppings, I of course love pepperoni. I also like black olives and like bacon bits. And what else? Occasionally I'll go for a supreme pizza, you know, with the onions and peppers too. Those are quite good. And I also like the large ham slices. It's kind of like a mixture of like pepperoni and bacon flavor wise, I guess. Those are so good. Cheese pizza is very good too. Like especially when you're not that hungry. Thank you for head pats, Valpine. It's all nice. What are Team Lilac's pizza preferences? I'm not even sure if Avalist has pizza. Oh wait, yeah, I think it might have pizza. But like, obviously the meats would not be there, just seafood. Bananas on pizza, that's a curious combination. I can't say I've heard of that before. Sushi pizza? Oh, that sounds really interesting, actually.
Would you go for those Dairy Queen ice cream pizzas?
Ice cream pizza, it depends on what the crust is made of. If the crust is like a cookie, it sounds pretty good. And yeah, favorite drinks. I am a fruit bat, so of course I love fruity drinks. I like pretty much every single morning I have a glass of orange juice. I like having orange juice with cereal. I like having orange juice with pancakes. I like having orange juice with eggs. I like having orange juice with toast. Orange juice. And of course, I love mixing myself a fruit smoothie in the morning as well. My favorite fruits to put in the smoothie are bananas, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, mango, peach, pineapple. And I also sprinkle a little bit of spinach in it for the health factor. And if I'm feeling like particularly fancy, I'll also sprinkle some seeds in it. And I also sometimes like topping it with whipped cream too. Yes, fresh fruit juice in the morning. It's all nice. And I also really like tea with honey, especially for my longer like chatty batty streams, where I'm just like doing like a Zatsudan with my followers. I find that tea with honey helps keep me going. I should have prepared some before this stream, but I was just like so nervous that I forgot about it. Thank you, Scott King, for the follow. I appreciate it. Any particular teas? I like vanilla tea, and I also like honey tea, and ginseng is pretty good too. But I'm down for trying any kind of tea. Oh, my sippy cup is depleted. Let me get my backup one. Classic Southern sweet tea. I can't say I've tried that, but it sounds really good. And thank you, Rob, for the stretch reminder. Allow me to stretch. Hold the pose. Oh gosh, we've been at it for an hour already. Okay, next slide. So, my work. For those who are new, hello, I am Sabrina Doduro. I am the founder and CEO of an indie studio called Galaxy Trail. And I am the producer of the Freedom Planet series. They are 2D platform games, kind of similar to Sonic the Hedgehog, I suppose, but they have more of a focus on combat and like fighting robots.
To Adjective called Leo. They have given 28 gifted subs in the channel.
Thank you for the gifted subbies. But yeah, Freedom Planet's more focused on like a mixture of like speed, tight controls, and combat. And it's got kind of a Saturday morning cartoon vibe with its stories. We actually just recently finished the sequel, Freedom Planet 2, back in September. And I'm so proud of our team. Oh my gosh. We had been working on the game since, I believe we started in January of 2015. So over 7 years. Would you like to see the trailer? Okay, awesome. Okay, let me see if I still got it here. Aha, I do. Can you hear it?
Our worst fears realized. A merciless centurion from a time when our land was ravaged by war. Murga.
This is Bakunawa. Magnificent, is she not? Bakunawa will rise to the sky and devour your moon. And we will sail the stars while this world runs.
You honestly expect us to sit back and let you destroy our world? Blazing fast!
Let's walk on the wild side. I'm a super dog!
Freeze!
Yay! I'm so proud of our team. It is out right now on PC.
I noticed that FP shooting.
Let me drop a link.
FP1
Whichever
added
link.
stages 2 and 7 singing / voices in the music.
Let me see. Okay. Freedom Planet 2 website. I have dropped the link. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh wait, I didn't turn the background music off, did I? Oopsie. It's fine. It's fine. But you can watch the trailer on YouTube as well. But oh my gosh, I'm so proud of everybody. And it is coming out to consoles in the summer.
No joke, FP2 might be the best 2D platformer ever, and I've played a lot of platformers.
Oh, thank you so much. And like, I've talked about this on my previous streams before my debut, but like, after the game came out, I kind of like was in like a funk for a while where I didn't really know what to do or where to go from here. It took a lot of adjustment, you know.
What the dog doing?
Because this game took 7 years to finish, and I had been working on it a couple hours a day at least, almost every day for the past 7 years. And suddenly, I didn't have to do that anymore after release. And like it took a while to adjust to like the big gaping hole in my schedule. And like, I also kind of had like a sort of panic period where like I realized that if there's nowhere to go from here but up,
Oh no.
then like this game took 7 years to make. If every game from now, I was very worried that if every game from now on was as involved as Freedom Planet 2 to make, I would only be able to make like 3 more games until I reach retirement age, which is quite scary to think about. But yeah. But I'm doing better now. Like, now that things have settled down. And I think the reason it took so long is because a few of those years were due to circumstances that are kind of out of our control, you know, like the pandemic. And like I was going through like a bout of depression in the middle as well. But I'm just so happy that everyone is enjoying it so much, and it really feels like all of those years we spent working on it have really paid off. And I'm just so grateful for everyone for supporting me after release and before even. Yeah, it does feel like a weird gap during that time. Like, due to multiple circumstances, like not just the release, but like the pandemic and everything. Like it feels almost like we did like a time skip a few years forward at times. It really did hit home seeing it on Games Done Quick. I haven't watched the full stream yet, but I really want to. Maybe like sometime this week we could all watch it together. And I guess what I'm trying to articulate is, for most of my life, I thought that the things that I created were what gave me value to others. But the truth is the reverse. Like, what I create is only valuable because of who I am, who I choose to be, and the people I support, the friends I support, the love I share, and like the change that I seek in the world around me. And I feel that's true to an extent for every one of us. And it's reflected in the communities that we build for each other. So let's keep building each other up. Like, I have felt marginally better like post-release by interacting with everyone and just like spending time with people and like especially like putting all of this together. And it really helped like open my eyes to like the kindness that is being shared around our community. So I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you, thank you. You all make me better. Oh, thank you so much. Hyrule, oh my gosh. Thank you. And to my team out there, if you're watching this, I hope you're doing well wherever you are in life. And if you're going through something tough right now, I don't know if it will get better for you, but I just want you to be gentle on yourself, okay? And I just want you to know that your friends and your colleagues are all here for you. Okay, let's move on before I like cry for real. So, with that said, I do have some goals in mind for different things I want to try now that our main project is like starting to wrap up. Like the only thing that we really have left to do is to like work on the console part, and then everything's open. Like the sky's the limit. And I want to be myself for a while, you know? Oh, you have to go now? Thank you for stopping by, CD77. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, nice. But yeah, I want to try a bunch of different things in this new form. And I think it's going to be really fun. Like, I don't know if all of it will stick, but it never hurts to try, you know? We'll try different things and I'll see what people like and what can be improved, you know? I think it'd be really cool to do game design workshops. Like share some of what I've learned throughout the years and some of my personal experiences growing up that led me to create games. I already have an idea for like a story time video that I want to make about like a very specific like obscure game that drove me to game design. So you may look forward to that. And I also want to like do something that's kind of similar to what like some of the game design like YouTube channels do. Like the most recent one I can think of is like Masahiro Sakurai. He has now kind of like a game development YouTube channel. Maybe not that formal, but I think it'd be really fun to like explore different topics. And I want to release my own music album. For over 10 years, I've been collaborating with other musicians on songs. And I haven't really done anything solo in that time. So I want to make like my own like music album and like really push myself to make something like almost entirely by myself and to see what I'm capable of. I actually started by making all of the music in this stream. And I'm very happy that I was able to make the songs in the stream. It just kind of like affirmed to me that like I still have it. And like before now, I had been using some very, very old like MIDI software to make my songs. But as a Christmas present to myself, I bought Mixcraft 9 and a bunch of VSTs that my good friend recommended to me. And I found a VST set that was like authentic sounding like 90s instruments, and that's what I used for like the stream music. I just like 90s style music because it's what I grew up on. The Chibi Spacey Bat sleeping. Yeah, I love the Chibi Spacey Bats in my slides. They were made by my good friend Alex. But yeah, music album, and I think like the whole like music thing also goes well with my my theming, of course. Yeah, you're welcome, Alex. Love you. And of course, I want to improve my art. I'm a pretty good pixel artist, but it takes me a long time to make a piece of art. So I want to learn some techniques to make it go a little more smoothly. And I also want to try my hand at like digital art as well, like non-pixel art. I think that'd be fun. Like maybe we can do some sketching streams sometime. And I'll start by doing just like rough sketches of like different ideas. And then like maybe I could do like fan art of some of my favorite VTubers or video game characters, or maybe like my my VTuber siblings. That might be fun. I heard you were trying to make a music album. Yeah, Alex, I want to make a music album. It's kind of interesting because like one of my best friends ever, like Layla Wilson, who worked with me on the soundtracks for the Freedom Planet games, like her favorite style of music to make is like 80s music, and my favorite style of music to make is 90s music, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, art streams, and this is very specific, but I want to design a car that is at least as cool as a Batmobile. Batman's pretty cool. Like, he's okay. Like, in terms of like superheroes that I keep up with. But like, I really like his cars, and it'd be cool to do like a lighter version of a Batmobile. Like maybe that's something that's like a mix between like a Batmobile and like the Mach 5 from Speed Racer. And maybe I could experiment with like different like shapes and sizes. Give it more of a sci-fi
Pixel
bent.
in the Sprider's resource of some excellent tutorials in regards to make pixel art.
Oh, I didn't know that they had like tutorials. That's pretty cool. Which Batmobile do I think is the coolest? I can't say that I'm a fan of like the more militaristic style Batmobiles in the recent Batman movies. I'm more of a sucker for the like the ones with the huge wings in the back. I can't name like specific vehicles just yet. Not me making a Twitch account just to watch this. Oh, thank you so much, Pillowpin. Thank you for stopping by. Hello. We're just talking about some things that I want to do in my new farm. Oh yeah. Roosh's car in SA2. Oh yeah, that had some huge like bat wings in the back too. That's actually closer to like the color scheme that I would use for a custom car. But yeah, I also want to try some completely new things. I want to do more vocal training because my voice is something that I'm still very self-conscious about. And I just want to, I think it's a good idea in general because my voice tends to give out after like 2 hours of streaming. So I think with practice, I'll be able to go for longer and longer without my voice starting to crack or anything. Oh yes, of course, I also need to improve my delivery on wham. Wham. Yeah. Wham. Have we seen your wings yet? We have, but I can show you again. One moment. There we go. Check out my wings. Not just for decoration, they're the real deal. Yeah. So yes, vocal training is on the list of things I want to try. I also want to try ASMR. I actually ordered like a 3DO mic. It's like that microphone that is shaped like 2 human ears. I think that'd be really fun, and I listen to a lot of ASMR, so I want to try it so much. I don't know if it'll stick, but I just want to at least try it once. And then if people like it, then I could try like experimenting with different concepts, like maybe have like a driving themed ASMR, or like just like a vehicle themed one. That might be like interesting and unique. And then I was talking about this before, about like how scary it is for me to think about like how long the games that I've worked on have taken, and that I only have a few left in me before I reach retirement age. So I want to learn how to make smaller games. I think a small game can be just as fun and memorable and like legendary as like a bigger one. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed working on Freedom Planet 2 so much, and I'm so glad that we were able to implement all of our ideas and actually like do like the full story that we planned right from the start. But next time I want to spend like 2 or 3 years on a game, I'd say, instead of 7, and see what we can do within that time frame. And I think that'll be a good way to keep like our scope in check for our next project. Like, we have a few things in the pipeline right now. I can't say anything about them right now, but I'm looking forward to seeing what sticks. Yeah, Undertale, exactly. Undertale is one of those games that shows off how memorable a small game can be. And like, another reason that small games aren't necessarily worse is like, people are busy, you know? A lot of players would be able to finish like smaller games like more readily than like a larger project that requires like 100 hours of investment. So that's another good point in favor of it. And it allows you to like, because one of my favorite parts of game development is like the beginning part where you're just like brainstorming all sorts of cool ideas and like everything's like starting to come together, and you're like writing your design documents and figuring out like who the main characters are. It's such an exhilarating part of the experience. And if you make smaller games, you get to experience that even more. So that makes sense to me. Yeah, I enjoy a good short game. And of course, I want to do more collabs. I've talked to my good friend Ashley about doing an Ashley's Arcade in the future, and that's still on the table. And I also want to collab with some of my my VTuber siblings, like the VTubers who like share an artist with me or like a live 2D rigger with me. I think that'd be really fun. Or just collabs with VTubers in general, you know? Like if I find someone who like shares interests with me and like we feel like we would have a good time like playing games together or just like chatting, I'd be up for it, you know? Hell yeah, Ashley. Oh, by the way, hello, Ambi. I didn't notice you flutter in. Yeah, fairies are so small, sometimes I don't notice. Yeah, welcome. Always open, Spacey. Thank you, Erica. Yeah, I'd love to join in on one of your streams sometime. 12 Tuesdays at Tony's. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, fan tags. For live tag, I came up with 2 ideas. One is Batotelli time, and the other is Batotelli, like telly as in television. But I'm open to suggestions if anyone has like cuter ideas, because I'm not really good at coming up with good tags. Batotelli sounds good. You like Batotelli? No, thank you. Yeah, unless like something absolutely like funny and phenomenal comes along, I like Batotelli. We could use that. Yeah. For art tags, I came up with Painty Bat or Spacey Face.
How about stream requests? For example, one could redeem like 20k points for a 2-hour playing stream, which is put on the list for later.
Redeeming points for streams, I think it would make more sense to make those sub goals. Like, once we reach certain subscriber milestones, then I could plan like specific streams. Yeah, I like Spacey Face. I could also do Spacey Trace. I just don't think that rolls off the tongue as much as Spacey Face. Okay, yeah. We can do sub-goal streams. I actually do have a few sub goals in mind that I'll show you later in the slideshow. Okay, yeah. So my live tag will be Batotelli, and then my art tag will be Spacey Face. And of course my symbol, also known as an Oshi mark, of course is the bat. So feel free to use the bat symbol to represent me when like posting on social media and stuff. So an Oshi mark is like it's a term used by Japanese VTubers mostly. Like an Oshi is your Oshi is the VTuber that you watch and support the most. At least that's what my understanding is. So like Oshi is like big fan is how I would translate it, I suppose. And fan nickname, you're my wings. At least that's what I've been calling you since I started streaming. But again, I am open to a different term if anyone has ideas. Oh, thank you, same Mon Yan, for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, I see, Erica. It comes from idol concerts. Your Oshi is the one you want to push to the front of the concert, or have a solo song or something. That's really interesting. Your aunt is bat obsessed and calls her friends her baby bats. Oh, it's nice. That's so cute. You like hanging from tree trunks like a moth? Nice. Well, by the way, welcome Elfie Faye. So we now have 2 fairies in the chat. Oh, okay. So Batotelli, Spacey Face, and my wings. Yeah, I thought about like Colony, but that sounds like, what's the right word? Impersonal, I guess? Oh, yes, Simonian. Sorry about that. I tend to mispronounce people's names a lot. That's kind of a quirk with me. Yeah, Colony sounds like a hive mind of sorts. So many bats, so many fairies, so many wings. I guess that's another point in favor of calling you my wings. Because a lot of you have wings. We take flight. Oh, Windows 3.1 ding. Okay, so this is the very first piece of concept art that I worked on for my new model. Oh, you're a dragon? Hello, dragon. Hi, Pixie Venomous. But yes, this is the very first piece of concept art I worked on. And I have to give a special thanks to Tyson Tan, who gave me some very valuable tips on how to make an appealing outfit design, and also helped me with like my head and my hairstyle. And like Tyson Tan and I have been working together for like a long time, and like right now he's busy with other things, like he wants to like work on like a comic, I guess, or something. But he was also like one of the lead designers in Freedom Planet 2. Like he designed like all the characters and like the bosses and stuff. And oh my gosh, he is so generous. Like, even though we've known each other for so long, I still sometimes struggle to understand what I did to deserve such kindness. So I wanted to thank you, Tyson Tan, from the bottom of my heart. If you're watching this, thank you so much for everything. So after that initial concept art, I passed it over to my VTuber mother, Akihika. So I commissioned her to create this model right here. She only does model art, she doesn't do the rigging. So for the rigging was done by the legendary KVX Art, also known as Kevin. And like, I saw the bouncy style of Kevin's models, and like I just fell in love with them immediately. Like, I knew like I wanted to have like the wingling arms, and like I had a feeling that they would look very good in Kevin's style. So I am so grateful. Thank you so much, Kevin. And thank you so much, Mama Hika. Like, I was a big fan of Hika's art, like before, like I did the commission, and like I'm so glad that I got these two. And like, Hika has a very good like anime style, like of character design. So there are some details that weren't on my original sketch that she added that I just really love so much, and she made me look so cute. And Kevin made me so bouncy. Bouncy. Yeah. Google's Freedom Planet actually looks pretty cool. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, yeah. And like, Kevin works very fast too. Like, he wasn't able to start until like January 1st, but when he did start on my model, it only took him 10 days to rig it, I think. That's amazing. And he's also really open about his rigging process, and he has a lot of like open source like models and resources. So that's really cool. And of course, these two parents of mine, they have a lot of kids. This is my family on Hika's side. She has made over 90 VTuber models, and they're growing still. I think she's past the 100 mark by now. Oh my gosh. And there's so many cool models here. Like, I can't even pick a favorite. They're just all really amazing. Hello, family. Oh, hold on a second. I want to do family hug. Family hug. And I've talked to some of them, like, over the past, like, week or so, I guess. And, like, I've only known them for a week, and I can tell that, like, they all really care about each other, and I'm so thankful to be a part of this community. And I can't wait to spend more time with you all and maybe, like, do collabs and stuff. You like the knight? Yeah, the knight looks really cool. I can't remember his name, though, but I've seen him around. And I also like, think, like, the Minotaur is very striking. His name's Hufshi. He's a really nice guy. Like, he gives off, like, gentle giant vibes. Oh my gosh. And, of course, Mama Hika's family is not the only one that's absolutely massive. Kevin's family is huge as well. These are just the models that he made in 2022. He has over 100 models that... he's only drawn, like, 5 of them, but... like, he's rigged over 100 models. And they're all, like, the same kind of, like, bounciness and expressiveness as mine. It's such good work. Like, I'm floored. Like, I'm speechless. I want to show you. Like, he actually, like, released, like a recap video of the models that he finished last year. And let me see. I want to show it to you. You do recognize one of those, yeah. Like, I think the ones in the center are the more famous VTubers. But yeah, let me see if I can find the video.
How about we collectively commission Don and Ben in a 3D Lilac avatar for TV? A surprise gift, if you will. 3.
My uniform is all patched up, getting sick of all the discommunication between denies. Red and shiny makes me nervous. You've never seen what's gonna happen here tonight.
I like the song too.
Alien, I'm just an alien. Someone from another planet playing with your heart. The gravity is stirring up the forces out there. Encountering this new feeling. Don't keep making alien. I'm just an alien. All hearts are pulled together. There's no escaping now. I'm gonna make you venture into the unknown. Come onward to another world. Don't keep making some.
Yeah, join in, Paige. Dance with me.
turned off. Fluorescent lights go on and off. Abnormal confusions, knowing you with silent tricks. Signals sent in parallel, crossing on singular points. Buying false realities, responsive impulses. Syndrome, alone at night, my mind wanders. Book of spells, help me pay my imagination. Searching light, escaping unknown flying objects. Are you ready to find out every part of me?
Oh, this part. I don't want to get demonetized. There's too much boob. Too much boobies here. Yay! Awesome. I just wanted to be cautious, you know. But you can watch it on his YouTube channel as well. And yeah, since this was just for 2022, I was not in the video, of course. So no abductions for me. Uh-oh. Ah! Spacey Batotelli will return after the break. What just happened? Just great. It's fine. 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 It's fine! Well, I'm still on Earth. I can tell because this is my tool shed. But, why am I a Funko Pop-like thing? Why am I in a box? Am I a toy now? Is this some kind of, practical joke from the cosmos? Oh, well, let me see. Well, I see that there's a little bit of an opening at the top of the box, so maybe if I just, charge at it, I'll be able to break through. Okay. 1, 2... Okay, that worked. Yay. Okay. I'm just gonna walk back over here. Hello, everyone. Okay, so, there is a bit of a problem in that I lock my tool shed from the outside. Like, there is kind of like a tiny ventilation window up there. Yeah, while I think of a way to get out of here, I will just show you all my chibi farm. I'm so happy with my chibi farm. This was done specifically by Kevin. Like, one of the signature features of his rigging process is an instant chibi button. He can make any model into a chibi. So it's a built-in feature and it's really cool. And I have all the bells and whistles of my normal model. So I can do the tongue, I can do like flushed face, crying, I want to get out of here. Of course, scared. Smug, yeah. I know I can get out of here if I just think of a plan. And, let's see. Oh, yes, and I can take... And, of course, I've got my wings, of course. Wait. I've got my wings. I can just fly out of that opening. Okay, let me try it. Let's see. Okay. I just need to get, like, a running start. Okay. 1, 2... Woo! Hello. I'm back. And I'm a bat. Freedom. Okay. Let me just get down from here. Does anyone have a super mushroom? I think I might have a spare. Hold on. Haha! Okay, so, how does Mario do this? Does he just touch them, or do I, like, put it on my head or something? Oh, there we go. Yay! Well, that was weird, but the important thing is that we're all okay. So, let's move on. Okay, seriously, I had so much fun making that. Okay, so of the over 100 VTubers on my mom's side and the over 100 VTubers on my papa's side, exactly 5 of us have the same parentage. So I would consider these my blood siblings. And they are Durancy Alien Mixture, Aquafox, Miltia, and now Spacey Bottled And I believe, yeah, Alien Mixture is retired. She's not streaming anymore, sadly. But I believe the other 3 still are. I have not interacted with them before, though. So I just wanted to share this interesting fact with you all. Mario eats shrooms like Sonic eats rings. Yeah. Okay. I need to thank some of these beautiful artists that made my stream layout and everything. So, the intro art and animation. This thing. It's so good. Oh my goodness. That was this lovely animation and artwork was made by Hime from Eru Studio. And it loops seamlessly. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. I'd love to get like a few different variants for different like seasons. I think that'd be really fun. Have it in Wallpaper Engine. That would be really cool. And I love how happy I look and like the waving and smiling and the wind. But yeah, that was made by Hime from Eru Studio. I must say that collabing with Eru Studio on that they are so professional and they're so kind. And like they do everything to make sure that it's exactly the way I want it. I'm not very picky when it comes to commissions, but it was still very reassuring to know that they had like everything covered 100%. Like I would absolutely recommend Eru Studio if you need specific assets done for your stream. They do like a little bit of everything. They can make models for you. They can rig the models. They can make overlays. They can make like animated intro animations just like that one. Like I believe they have like a discount if you like go for the whole package, like have them make everything for you. It takes a few months, but it's really cool to see. You must go for now. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Amy, right? Thank you. I can't wait to hang with you again. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And my overlay, like this whole like hexagon interface, oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's very me. Fea-kun is such a joy to work with. And she cares so much about the VTubers that she works with. And like she got my personality down perfectly. Oh my goodness. And like I showed her a sketch of what I wanted to do with like the PDA device for my chat box. And like she just went with it, and it like I just love the results. It's so good. I gotta go get ready for work. Thank you for stopping by, Natola Stargazer. And thank you for head bats. So nice. But yes, thank you so much, Fea, for my overlay. I love it so much. And my chibi art that you saw in my previous slides, and you can also see them at the bottom of the Twitch page where it shows all of my like about information. Those were done by my good friend Alex. Thank you so much, Alex. I love that you could be a part of my new stream layout. I love you so much. I can't wait to hang out soon. Oh, okay. I'll take a sippy. I shall toast. To friends. Hehe, soda drinking. And of course, my alerts that you've seen many, many times right now. Those were made by my good friend Ashley. She is the creator of Pedal Crash, and she made some sprites of me in Pedal Crash's style, because it's like a Game Boy Color style puzzle game. So I love the little pixel art spaceys that pop up when people are nice to me. So thank you, Ashley, so much. And of course, you've also seen my schedule art by now. That was done by Umi Mizu. Arigatou gozaimashita. I love the schedule art so much. It looks so nice and chill. It's very close to my personality. Oh yes, Pedal Crash does have a website. I believe it's pedalcrash.com. Let me double check. Pedal Crash. Whoops. Pedalcrash.com. It is. Okay. I will drop a link for you. Oh, wait, you did post a link for you? Thank you so much, Alex. Yeah, you can just click that link and you try it. It's a really cool puzzle game. And it's quite cheap, too. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. Emotes are on the way. Brand new emotes. Check them out. They're so cool. I said this at the beginning of the stream. We have them coming, but there's a bit of a delay for two reasons. One is because it takes Twitch a few days to verify the emotes. And another is because I am completely out of emote slots. At least I was at the beginning of the stream. We might have gotten a few extra slots from all of the subbies from you all, so thank you so much. Yes, they're so nice. I can't wait to see these on stream. And of course, I'll put them on our Discord server as well. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I did draw a few placeholders myself. I drew the love hand sign emote, and I drew like the heart and the waving and the really scuffy nice emote. So these emotes were made by the lovely Cuny Bunny. Thank you so much. And I have to give a special thanks to Melodream as well. She helped me come up with like the specific like emotions that I would have in the emotes. And like she did some basic sketches for me, which I passed along to Cuny so that he would have a good idea of what I was going for. And yeah, I love the Bat Burrito emo. I love it so much. I can't wait to start using it. I had to get a Bat Burrito emo. Bat Burrito. Then everyone can be as snuggly as I am right now. Yay. Bat Burrito is too precious. Oh my gosh, I wholeheartedly agree. I also, yeah, I love all of these, like the checkered flag and the heart looks so appealing, and the wave and like the crying and the shocked, and like the third one on the bottom is supposed to be like a noble woman's laugh, you know, like and then like sparkly eyes.
Oh, that reminds me. Peekabun on Twitch is the lady behind Carol the Wildcat.
That is correct, TZ. Yeah, Pekway is a nice gal. Her streams are so fun to watch. Yes, these are my emotes. Thank you so much. They will be coming as soon as possible. And of course, the music. All of it was composed by yours truly. And I have to give a special thanks to Layla Wilson, also known as Woofle, for guiding me through the process of getting my new composing software. and for recommending some really good VSTs that I could use to get that authentic 90s sound. Yeah. So I will be uploading these to my YouTube channel so you can listen to them anytime you want. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Rob. Yeah, I really want to like make more music and like experiment with like different styles and stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, sub goals. I have no idea if we've surpassed any of these yet, but here's what I had in mind. At 30 subs, see, I will play Sonic games eventually. I was thinking that June would be the month of Sonic, where I start like playing Sonic games in earnest, but at 30 subs, I play it next month instead. Almost to 30, awesome. And at 50 subs, I will invest in a Sammy Cam. So I'll have a second camera, and then I'll put it where my doggies like hang out or sleep. And then you can see them on stream sometimes. And then maybe I could do like a stream where like I pet them for a little while and like play with them. And at 100 subs, I will play Undertale for the first time. I have not played Undertale yet, or Deltarune. But I do know a lot about the game from how much my friends sing its praises. So I think I would enjoy it a lot. But I figured I would put it here as an incentive. At 200 subs, if by some miracle we make it to that amount, I will commit to making my next outfit a swimsuit. I have a pretty like decent idea of what it would be like, and don't worry, I must say so bad. It will be tasteful. But if we make it to 200, then whenever I get a new outfit, it'll be a swimsuit. And at 300 subs, I'll do a horror stream, and I'll let the community decide which horror game I play. Like, I'm a scaredy bat. Like, I do not like playing horror for the most part. But I will suck it up for the community if we get to that astronomical amount. Jump scare included, yes. Nothing is off limits. As long as it's something that I can stream on Twitch without being bonked for it, then it can be suggested. And of course, I made it 500 because I know that we'll never make it to 500. But if for some reason we do, I will play one of my oldest game projects. Anyone who knows me knows that I am extremely embarrassed by anything that I made prior to Freedom Planet. So at 500, I will also suck it up and show one of them to you all. And I think it would be an interesting learning experience so you can kind of see like where I started.
How many subs would it need for you to try out like Blaster Master Zero?
Well, you already gifted me the game in a prior stream, so I'm just gonna play it whenever. Oh, thank you, Katsudan, for this subscription. Thank you so much. So, I really wasn't sure what to make the numbers because I really don't have like a frame of reference compared to other VTubers. So I just like had to go with my gut here, and I honestly would be open to adjusting these if it takes a while to reach the Sammy Cam goal. So the numbers are subject to change. Except for the one where I play one of my bad game projects. But yeah, those are my sub goals. And something else I want to do this month. Well, not this month, but throughout the year. Mega Manuary. So Mega Manuary is something that we came up with before my debut, where I would play a bunch of Mega Man games during the month of January. Of course, since I needed to have my debut halfway through January, I've got some catching up to do. but I'll do my best to get through the NES series at least this month. And then I could go through the X games like in February and March, I think. And I'm actually planning on going on a trip to California the first week of February, but I will bring a laptop with me and I'll make sure that I can stream from it. And the good news about that is that the NES games are not very demanding hardware-wise. So I could just slap in like the Legacy Collection or something and play it while I'm at my hotel. Hope you enjoy them. The first 3 are definitely the cream of the crop. Yeah. Like, a lot of people consider like Mega Man 2 to be like the game that really put Mega Man on the map. So that's a pretty good starting point if you want to skip around. But I also like, it took me a while to respect the original Mega Man, but nowadays I actually prefer it over Mega Man 2. But I enjoy all 6 classic games, honestly, like in the NES series. And then, of course, the X series is very dear to my heart. Like, you can, like, really tell, like, the influence that Mega Man X had on Freedom Planet and Freedom Planet 2. Like, Freedom Planet 2's art direction was actually, like, quite inspired by Mega Man X4 specifically. I do want to play Battle Network, the Battle Network series eventually as well. I was thinking I could either wait until next year's Mega Manuary or just, like, maybe, like, take a little detour after playing X4 and do it in, like, March or April after the Battle Network collection comes out. Because that way it's, like, kind of fresh, and since there's going to be online components, I could, like, play online battles with people. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. But just in general, the Mega Man series is a huge inspiration for me, like, growing up. So I can't wait to like start playing through them and kind of show you how special they are to me. And once I get through like the mainline Mega Man series, I want to start like playing like fan games as well, because there's a lot of really creative Mega Man fan games out there. And like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. So, my schedule for the week. Tomorrow, like all of these are at the same time. They're going to start at 1 p.m. EST.
I wonder why the music sounded like you would enter at one point a boss door plus SFX with the transition.
Speaking of music, oh shoot, I forgot to put the chat music back on. Oh. Well, if something else had the scuff during the stream, I'm glad it was just the chat music. Well, I wanted to start Mega Manuary right away because, you know, like, I couldn't start it at the beginning of the month. But I gotta play a racing game first. I just have to. So, Monday, we are going to start with one of my all-time favorite racing games, Ridge Racer 7. Ridge Racer! And then after that, we'll start Mega Manuary with the original. Wednesday will be the return of my signature Chatty Batty streams. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do like a Q&A Chatty Batty stream or if I wanted to do a watch along of the Games Done Quick speedrun of Freedom Planet 2. Maybe we'll have time for both, but we'll see. We'll just wing it, see what the mood is on Wednesday. Thursday, no stream. I have to go into the city, so that will be a break time. Friday, I'll go for Mega Man 2. I'm pretty confident that I can beat Mega Man and Mega Man 2 in one day. Saturday, I want to go back to another signature of mine, which is to play indie games. And I really want to play the demo of Anton Blast. It looks like so much fun. You could say it looks like a blast. A blast? Mm-hmm. And Sunday, I'll start Mega Man 3. It's quite a bit longer than the first two games, so I don't know if I'll be able to finish the whole thing in one sitting, but we'll see. Anton Blast has such a fun visual style. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, if you haven't seen it, Anton Blast, like, it's very inspired by, like, the Wario games. But, like, it's really its own thing. Like, it's difficult to describe. So I'm looking forward to it. I've only seen, like, one trailer of it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to play this my first week. Am I playing through Legacy Collection? Which one? The Mega Man Classic Legacy Collection? I have, I've been playing through the X Legacy Collection, but I haven't touched the Classic Collection yet. At least on PC. I played the version that was on the 3DS back in the day. Oh, you do either 8 to 5 p.m. or 1 to 10 p.m. Sorry about that. Yeah, time zones are going to be a thing. And I'm cautious about varying my start times, because that tends to make me forget when it actually starts. That ended up being a problem before my debut. But I can experiment after this week with different starting times. But in any case, I will be uploading VODs of everything, so I hope that will help. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you, bro. You feel that? That's why you always stuck to one time? Yeah, I agree, Alex. Oh, and thank you for the hydration reminder. I'll take a sip. Oh my gosh, it's already been 2 hours, oh my goodness. Yeah, this has been so much fun. I'm so glad that, like, I finally got to debut to everybody, and I'm so grateful for all the very talented artists that have helped make this possible. Let me go to my chatting stream for the last few minutes. That pats. Thank you for having it. Thank you for being here, Alex. Thank you so much. Wow. I was very nervous at the start of the stream. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm so excited now for all the things I want to do in the future, and I'm so excited to do them in this new body. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll keep you posted on the status of my emo uploads as well. Hopefully they won't take too much time to be approved. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, Daisy. But yeah, let me show off my wings one more time before I sign off. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!